All right, hello everybody. Hello, all my writers, my fantastic writers. What do you guys think? How do you think the first episode went?
It was good. It's good.
Yeah, it was fine.
What fine?
We've done one show. It's been a single show. A single show. We've done one show.
Hey gang, I just wanted to say a couple words before we get started. All right. Now, when I first walked into that audition room, and then walked into it again, and again, and again, until the showrunners realized my potent talents, I don't think any of us realized the wild success this show would have. But now we're the most popular talk show in all of America. So I think it's time we talked about my reward.
Wait, you want money?
No. While I alone am responsible for the success of this show, I don't want anything extravagant like money or rides to the airport. I just want a certain level of respect when I enter the room.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess we can do that.
Great! But while we're on the subject, I do have a couple other things I want to bring up. Yeah, I'd like a teacup pig, a trailer, a bowl of blue M&Ms on my desk every morning, 5 golden rings, a chain, a clock on that chain, like that rapper. I also would like to meet P. Diddy. I would like to have my own reality show.
He's been in here for 20 minutes.
You are awful, and I am the greatest. You are just an ant. You're nothing to me. And I used to have a photo of you on my mantle, but I took it down because that's where I'm going to put my Emmy that I'm going to get after we get this next episode. I am such a good talk show host, and you are so terrible.
Jay Thatchett has made this semester a nightmare for me. I haven't slept in 2 weeks. He's banned me from seeing my entire family. And worst of all, he made me eat all the non-blue M&Ms. And I'm allergic to chocolate!
I'm thinking we could do a spin-off series called Jay's World, where we just go around, follow me around in general life. I feel like we could have more animals on set, just to have them, like a tiger. That'd be pretty baller. And finally, if you guys would just, when I enter the room, if you could bow or curtsy meekly, that would be really great. I really think the show's going to run really smoothly after this, all right? Nice. Furthermore,
Can you believe what Jay's been up to lately?
Yo, why is there a camera crew here now? What's up with that?
We definitely don't have any money for that.
It's not in the budget. There's no way.
I think overall you're doing a really good job. Just remember to get it from my right side. That's my better side. But anyway, here's your pay for October.
Jay.
Right? You don't get that back. Scram. Yeah, hey, Maeve. You can just go ahead and delete that. That wasn't what that looked like,
Jay, you're out of control.
Okay, you know what? I didn't sign a release. I'm not going to sign a release. You can't even use this. So please just do me a favor and just delete that real quick, okay? Yeah, so the show's actually gotten so big that nowadays I rub shoulders with some pretty famous people. Check us out. Yeah, hello? The Rock? Yeah, it's your boy Jay. How you doing? Been a while, right? Hey, yeah, sorry, Dad. Sorry about that. Thank you for playing along. Now I'm an A-lister. I really gotta keep up the image. It's pretty crazy. I am the baller that Michael Jordan has nightmares about. Every zoo I visit is just a petting zoo for me. And every tribute I tweet at a recently dead celebrity gets more likes than you could possibly imagine. I am J. Margaret Thatchett. Blessed be my name.
You're not you when you're hungry.
Okay, thank you. Are you kidding me? I'm sorry at Eminem. Hello. Thank you for coming out. Welcome to Temple Night. And also, first of all, I just want to say thank you all for sending me all those love letters during my time in diva therapy. I really appreciate the support. Now let's take a look at what's been going on in the news. After stock prices fell to 22 cents a share, AMC MoviePass announced that they are rethinking their business model. They also announced that they are no longer accepting applications from anyone who got their MBA online from Fox.
Weren't you a Fox student?
We don't talk about those times. Officials report that the planet is on the brink of a global warming disaster. The damage is apparently so bad that a beachside resort has already been built in Arkansas. Hasbro has announced this week that it will let go of 10% of its employees. As a condition of their layoffs, employees will not pass go and will not collect $200. Recently, American Airlines removed a passenger because he wouldn't stop doing pull-ups. Turns out all that bulk he was carrying couldn't fit in the overhead compartment. Nebraska's new tourism slogan is Nebraska. Honestly, it's not for everyone. I never thought I'd see the day where Nebraska became too elitist. And on a remote UK island, a seabird species is threatened with extinction by supersized mice. That is horrible. But, like, guys, have you seen a septorat? The other day, I saw one derail a train by sheer will. Scientists have also revealed that moons can have their own moons, which are called moons. In other news, the FDIC revealed that when you overdraft your account 4 days in a row, that's called broke. But yeah. Anyway, we're going to get the show moving along. I'm just going to sit over by my desk here.
Oh, Jay, it's good to see you eating the non-blue M&Ms again.
You know, if I learned one thing in that program, it's that all of the M&Ms taste literally exactly the same. But we're not here to discuss the flavor uniformity of M&Ms. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. Now, I myself am getting really, really excited about Halloween. Some of my craziest memories happen on Halloween.
Me too. One year, my cousin and I dressed up as peanut butter and jelly.
That's not that crazy, but that's cool. When I was 6, I dressed up as Shrek. I had my face painted green, I had fake ogre ears, and then I had an allergic reaction to the paint.
That sounds awful, Jay.
No, it was awesome. I got to miss a whole week of school, and all I did was eat candy and watch Halloween movies. It was one of my best Halloweens ever.
Ever? Really?
Well, actually, it's a close call. Back in middle school, we had this Halloween dance. I went as a mummy, and I was breaking it down the dance floor. Someone must have accidentally stepped on my costume and unraveled the whole thing. I was there in my skivvies in front of the entire school.
Dude, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
No, it was awesome. I won best costume.
Wait, what did they think you were?
Boy in underwear.
Jay, you're really bumming me out. I mean, don't you have at least one fun, crazy Halloween story?
I mean, I just told you two, but I do have another. One Halloween, I was going over to sleep over at my friend's house, and we were going to be Batman and Robin, right? And I just put on this latex suit. My parents sat me down and told me they were getting a divorce, and then...
That sounds awful. That's horrible.
No, they gave me a king-size Hershey bar, so it ended up being a pretty great Halloween.
I guess you and me have pretty different definitions of what's great. But I hope your Halloween this year is better.
I mean, it's going to be pretty hard to top. My girlfriend told me that she wants to talk tomorrow. I am so excited. I love talking to my girlfriend.
That's interesting. What are you guys dressing up as?
Well, it's a classic, Beauty and the Beast, all right? She's going as the Beauty, I'm Lumiere, and her friend Jared is the Beast. I am super jazzed.
I'm sure this Halloween's going to be just as crazy as all your other ones.
I sure hope so. I really do. But anyway, we're going to move along to some TUTV news. As part of TUTV, we're actually kept in the loop about all the potential projects that are under development. Recently, the boys upstairs have been obsessed with musician biopics.
Yeah, they've also been really interested in producing movies about famous singers.
Right. Well, we're going to take a look at some of the ones that didn't get enough funding to make it out of Annenberg. First, we have Fly Me to the Goon, the story of Frank Sinatra's mob enforcer. Next up, we have the Dexys Midnight Runner story. Weird they made a whole movie about them. They just had Come On Eileen.
Yeah, it's probably more of a short film.
True. Okay, next, the All-American Rejects. Rejected in America, refound in Lithuania.
Looks like we finally learned their dirty little secret.
Well, who has to know? Next, we have If You're Writing This, It's Too Late, the story of Drake's ghostwriter.
Let me guess, Drake wrote the movie too?
Yeah, it says in the credits he wrote, directed, edited, and starred in. Up next, we have the DJ Ronnie story. The film will detail his greatest hits, like DJing my cousin's bar mitzvah, as well as his greatest challenges, like getting kicked out of my cousin's bar mitzvah.
Wow, I thought some of these were bad, but I've never even heard of DJ Ronnie.
Well, hey, for the record, DJ Ronnie spilled his drink all over my show suit right after my cousin became a man. Next, we got The Decline of Smash Mouth, a cool place getting colder.
Absolutely Shrek'd.
Nice. And finally, we have This Is It.
Wait, that's already a movie.
No, it's the story of the guy who sold bootleg copies of Michael Jackson's concert movie on the subway.
Sold past tense?
Yeah, he got arrested.
So I guess you could say he wasn't a smooth...
Felon. Yeah, he wasn't a smooth felon. Hey, you know what else is felonious?
Please, don't say it.
We're cutting to commercial break.
No, no.
No, but we're going to be right back.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're so underrated. I mean, it's like if an angel dropped a little miracle right on your tongue.
Almond Joys. You're trying to defend Almond Joys to me right now. They're like the Whopper of nut-filled candies.
I thought I was in charge of the music. Where's that coming from?
I'm here to tell the tale of a fateful Halloween week party 19 years ago when a hot cop stopped and frisked a very voluptuous vampire. I am the law-abiding demon spawn that resulted. My name is Officer Foxy Count Dracula.
That's not very creative.
Wait, so you're both a vampire and a police officer? I mean, was there like a 2-for-1 at the Halloween store?
It's not a costume. I police the streets by day and prowl them at night. And occasionally, I appear on talk shows to preach a good word of abstinence.
Abstinence-only sex ed has actually proven to be very ineffective. Can't you just toss some condoms into the crowd and fly out of here like a colony of bats?
Don't come crying to me when you contract lycanthropy from a bad one-night stick.
Don't you have a war on drugs to fight or a teenage romance to be the star of?
Let me deliver my message. Fellas, this Halloween, if she's got a friend, call for backup. And ladies, stay away from any of those Vlad the Impaler types.
All right, we're now firmly in the territory of gross objectification.
Yeah, please, can you just give us like a useful message, like something about consent?
Allow me to set the scene. It's Halloween night. You're at a party. Your vampiric tendencies have you Wes Craven that special red sauce. So you look to book a room at Hotel Transylvania. But this turns out to not be a traditional code 413 hit and run because...
Okay, I'm going to stop you right there. Those were truly disturbing euphemisms. And while I feel like I understand what you were talking about from context, I get the sense you don't truly grasp the concept of sex.
Just because I myself haven't per se physically made a partner say doesn't mean I don't know how to work my way around a pair of handcuffs.
So just to clarify, you don't have any useful advice whatsoever.
Well, how about this? Just as vampires must be given permission to enter a home, so too must you get active consent before giving anyone a pat down.
You know, that's actually pretty good advice. Thanks a lot, Foxy Cop Dracula.
Oh my God, a vampire. I'll save you, Jay.
No,
die! There you go, there you go.
Boy, this is our guest, Chineme, everybody. I can't believe you had a steak on you.
Yeah, I also have 8 pounds of garlic.
That is weird. Well, at least he went out going the way he loved, telling hacky, cop-themed sex euphemisms. Anyway, we'll be right back with Chineme and Jenna. Thanks a lot. Welcome back to Temple Tonight, everybody. We are here with two very special guests. We have Jenna and we have Chineme. They both work on a show called Ambitious. So, guys, first question, tell us all about it. What is Ambitious? What is the show?
What is it?
What is it?
I don't know.
Well, it's a web series. That's one thing.
Yes.
It is. It's a web series starring Jenna. It's basically the main character, Samara, kind of drops out of college and she's trying to figure out her whole situation. And she's not the nicest about it to everybody.
Yeah, she's not.
She does a lot of things that make you be like, oh no, why? Why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Why'd you do that? That wasn't smart. That wasn't nice.
Yeah.
But it's an entertaining thing. We're currently in production. We're soon to be wrapped for the whole thing soon.
Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
Oh my gosh.
yeah. Very excited about it. So.
Oh, that's awesome. Would you describe your show as a delightful romp about the trials and tribulations of being in your 20s?
I love that word, romp. Like,
That's
that's a good.
delightful.
Yeah.
It's like, ooh, it's funny, but
Yeah,
then
like
there's
it's
some
like-
times where, in the show, we really tackle some themes like pride. I feel like as we are entering our 20s, college, we really get super narcissistic and vain and all about us, and we begin to neglect family, friends, relationships, and all of these kind of things just to pursue career wants, right? And I feel like my head writer, my beautiful co-creator here, did such a fantastic job leading the episodes into this evolution of Samara becoming more self-aware.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Actually, Jenna kind of we've been talking about this for a while. Now that I think about it, we were at some set. And you told me about the idea you had about a television series, and I was like, oh, okay. And then I was just people as filmmakers, we talk about ideas, but who knows when we're actually gonna make
Right.
it? When do we have the time?
Yeah.
But, and then you Facebook messaged me I just came back from Japan for study abroad, and you're like, hey, let's I was just thinking about this, and I'm just like, yeah, let's start this thing, and I want you to write for it. I was like, oh, this is happening. This is cool.
Yes,
That's really
find your people, guys, and get it together, make some good projects together.
Work horizontally, as Mr. Ray said.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of writing, one thing I noticed when I was stalking your show's Facebook page is I noticed you mentioned something about having a diverse writing room and how that makes a profound difference in your show's writing. Can you maybe talk about that a little bit?
I remember the first meeting we had, the writer's room. I pulled people together and I was like, I'm pulling you guys like X-Men or the Avengers, and we're all coming together and making this show. I didn't hold any writer's call or whatever. I just knew these people personally and knew what they're capable of. And I knew that all of their experience or what I share with them would definitely influence the show in such a positive way in so many different aspects. So what I'm proud about the show is it is mainly all women of color, with besides one man, Matthew Jenkins, who's amazing.
Yes, I love you, Matt.
Yes, and even the directors as well are all women. We really try our best to make sure everyone is represented, whether it's your sexuality, whether it's being Asian American or African American or wherever class you're from. We have a cousin who's working at Google versus someone who is using Postmates or Caviar as a way to
fund themselves. Yeah.
Fund themselves. So we want to make sure that everyone can watch the show and feel this that's me, but I can laugh at it because it's so relatable. You know.
That's really cool. This is actually more of a personal question, but does your show have any characters that could be played by a ruggedly handsome talk show host? I'm asking for a friend, just for a friend.
Well, tell your friend that we're almost wrapped, so I can't.
Next season. It's all good. Fair enough. You guys excited for Halloween? It's a little bit unrelated, but you guys excited for Halloween? Got any crazy Halloween stories, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
Halloween stories. Ooh, do I? I don't.
No?
Oh wait, actually, the weekend, last year, the weekend before Halloween, I went out with my friends and we did study abroad in Japan. We're in Shibuya, and it was literally the craziest night of my life. People were all dressed up. It was very crowded. It was very hard to move. I saw a YouTuber that I met, that I knew, and I was just like, oh my God, and that was fun. It was. People were very wild.
It's a blur.
Yeah, it was
crazy
a blur,
Japanese blur.
Yeah, just
Was everything subtitles?
No.
Oh.
No, it was just there's a lot of English people, like speaking people, so like it was easy to like get around. But like, yeah, it was a very crazy night, and yeah, I was supposed to go as like No Face, but the mask of like No Face from like Hayao Miyazaki's Spirited Away. If you know that movie, it's a beautiful movie. But like the mask made me feel like I was gonna die because it was like covering my nose, and I was just like, I'll just be like a cute witch, and I got like what you call it, one of those bands, and it had like a little like baby like witch hat on top of it. I'm just like, this works, and that's what I did.
I think that's what I love about as women, great. But like I think it's just so funny how we can wear whatever and we can like make it work. One time I came home. From work and I wanted to go out because I was like peer pressure and whatnot, whatever. And they all had their costumes together, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I have a black leotard and I have like leggings and I could wear heels, so I could either be Beyonce from Single Ladies or I could be like a cat. So it's like so when someone asks me, what are you? I'm like, what do you think I am?
Yeah.
Those are my favorite Halloween costumes.
Definitely. What were you guys this year?
I'm gonna be LOL. I was at like yeah, I say LOL out loud. Deal with it. But like I was at Temple Smash, which is another TU TV show, and we had like a sketch selection. And I wasn't planning on dressing anything, so I took like a blanket and I wrapped it around myself, and I feel like I called myself an ethnic blanket, and the thing about that is it's like a specific blanket that's like really thick that they like sell in like Brooklyn, that I know a lot of people who are like first generation Americans like wear. So I was just like, I brought it into like the sketch selection. I don't think anybody understood that. I was just like, that's okay. I understood. But yeah.
I might just have to steal your idea and just like wrap myself around toilet paper and go to parties, be right by the bathroom and just say, yo, do you need help? And I'm like,
That's solid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, we actually do have to wrap this interview up, but before we do, I was wondering, where can we watch the show? If you have some social media you guys wanted to plug, feel free.
We are entering post-production really soon, luckily with the help of Temple people. We are in production, celebrating it. Right now, my plan for the show is I do want to shop it around. I do want to prepare it for festivals and allow it to live its life of its own, and knock on wood right there, hopefully,
I'll do it for you.
Thank you. Willfully, it will get picked up, and I want it to allow it to live its life before, we plant it on YouTube or so.
Sure.
Out there.
All right. Well, we'll look out for it for sure.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us, guys.
Word.
Thank you. Woo!
All right. Now, last but certainly not least, we have the sublime comedy stylings of Benny Feldman. Give it up for Benny, everybody.
Thank you. Hey, I happen to have Tourette's, so if I shake or curse during the set, don't worry about it. I'm all right. Witches always brew potions in those huge cauldrons. That's too much potion. You're going to tell me that's a love potion? What are they, Mormon? I sleep so well. My race car bed is sponsored. Imagine being one of the parents for the kids in the Magic School Bus class, getting those field trip permission slips home every night. Like, this just says inside a dog. Seinfeld. You know how when people throw something, they say Kobe or LeBron? Whenever I observe something, I like to say Seinfeld. I'm my own heckler. Growing up, a lot of my toys were from fast food restaurants. but those were always whatever movie was popular at the time, and I would do battles between them. So it'd be like Spider-Man versus the Coop from Chicken Run. Two of them were from Harry Potter. They were both Harry Potter. I was like, I can't have two of the same guy. So I had to pretend one of them was Daniel Radcliffe. Freebird is always play. That's me telling myself I messed up the joke. Freebird is never played, but always requested. Wonderwall is the opposite. People buy hairless cats because they're allergic to regular cats, but nobody wants to buy my hairless peanut butter. A lot of cheeses. A lot of cheese is named after the small region in Europe where they're from, like Munster or Brie. And I actually studied abroad in college in the French province of Wiz. Got my notes here. I went to the store the other day, and I took a no. I never do that. I got them all stored. Anyway, yeah, I went to the store the other day, and I bought a pair of those squiggly scissors. Do you know they have a name? They're called left-handed. Hello. Video games are the only art form that punishes you actively. Like if you zone out while reading Harry Potter, you don't have to watch him die. If you think it's exciting to drink a cup of tea and stay inside on a rainy day with a good book, then you have to try having a cup of coffee outside during a thunderstorm with a great book. The police. Usually I only do that after I say, but I said shit and I'm allowed to curse on this. I have Tourette's. I have to be allowed to curse. So don't them, just them. Anyway, hello. The number of wishes that you get from something, the more, the worse. So one wish is really good. From like a shooting star that can bring an inanimate puppet to life. 3 wishes from a genie, that's pretty good. But they come with a bunch of rules, a bunch of caveats. Now, birthday cake gets you like 73 wishes on average, but they don't do anything as far as I can tell. And then after the last one, you die. All right, I'm gonna end with this. I'm gonna do a little bit of improv magic. Can I get a card from the audience? Thank you very much.
All right, Benny Feldman, everybody. Woo! All right. And that about does it. So thank you guys. Thank you everyone for coming out. Special thanks to Jenna and Chineme and Benny Feldman, of course, and our band and our amazing writers. I got to go eat some blue M&Ms, so we will see you next time.